Hey there, it's Andrei. How often should you send your messages to your audience? Well, as you know, there is no obvious answer to this question. You can find a lot of research on the internet. There are a lot of articles on this subject, and some of them say that you have to send your messages like daily. Some of them say that it's not a good idea and you should do it once a week. But it all boils down to your audience and to your niche. For example, in the financial sector, and especially if it's a big enterprise, they send like one email or one message per week, and sometimes even one message per month. However, let's take for example John Cho. He's one of the most successful bloggers on the internet, and he posts his articles on the daily basis, like one article a day. And he's been doing this for like 10 years, and he was very successful with that. And by the way, he didn't miss a day during that period of time. Amazing, right? And his audience likes that, and the people who read his blog are waiting for his messages, and they are not overwhelmed with the quantity of that content. But as for other marketers, it may be not a good idea to do like this, because I know some of them who try to post an article a day, but then they got a lot of messages and a lot of feedback from their clients and customers that the quantity of content that they share is not so good for them, and it's better to provide them with their information like 2 or 3 times per week. Well, as for me, for example, I like an Entreport. It's a blog who sent me the list of all of the articles once a week. So I have a time to go through all of the articles without getting one email a day, and I like that, because I don't want my email box to be cluttered with all those messages. However, at the same time, I like to get a message from Rigid Company. It's Robert Kiyosaki's enterprise. If you still don't know him, he's the author of one of the best business books called Rich Dad Poor Dad, so check on Amazon for it. And I like to get a message from him on a daily basis, because the information that he shares is very valuable for me, and I use it very often. Well, but the best way to know what is the frequency that you should use is to ask your audience. You just go ahead and send them some kind of a questionnaire or a survey, and ask them how often do they want to get the messages. Is it on a daily basis or weekly or some other schedule? However, I advise you, if you're just starting out or like doing this business for several months or 1-2 years, to send you messages on a daily basis. In this way, your audience will get used to your messages, and they will be sure that when they open their email box, your message will be there, and it's more likely that your email will be opened and that they will click on the link, so that all of us want, right? But there is only one no. Don't send your emails or don't post articles and YouTube videos like several times per day, because it's really overwhelming, and I don't think that your audience will consume all those messages at once. So the main thing is to ask your audience, check your audience, know your audience, and depending on that, you will be able to tailor your schedule of sending your content. Just test, as always. Test, and eventually you will come up with an idea of the best schedule for your messages. This is it for now, and remember, no excuses, and keep going toward the dreams no matter what.